Hello everybody, it is Richie here, and today I am showing you guys everything you need to know about Minecraft 1.net. Now the first thing is the new end. We're just going to jump in here really quick, and you're going to see a lot of things are very different about the end. Now first of all, we have these cylindrical columns, more like the Xbox edition, and there's this crystal in the cage. The entire end boss fight has been changed to be more like the console version, and I think that's a good thing because it's a lot more of a challenge. So we're just gonna kill the Ender Dragon really quick. There we go, and the Ender Dragon, he drifts back to the middle now when he dies, which is interesting. And there you go, he is floating up in the air, and he's going to drop XP, and the normal portal is going to spawn, of course, but something very, very different is going to happen. You see that beacon right there? That, my friend, is a cool thing, because we can throw an ender portal through this other trippy looking portal, and we spawn in this new end island place, which is... this place is crazy. We have this fruit growing, we have islands floating. I mean, this is just a really cool looking place, and there's a lot of new features. So we're going to go back to our regular world, and I'm going to show you them. Alright, so first of all, there's this new end stone, which can be crafted with shown recipe. It's endstone bricks, sorry, not endstone. And then this is the plant you saw. This is a chorus plant. Basically, if you break the bottom of it, you are going to get chorus fruit. If you break the top buds, you're going to get chorus flowers, which can be planted and used to grow these new things. If you eat one of these, I need to switch to survival to do it, but say we're in a sticky situation, which we are, we can just eat this fruit and we teleport away. And then we can also make these cool purpler blocks out of these. And the way we do this is cooking chorus fruit in a furnace to get popped chorus fruit, and crafting that into various alignments to make these. The basic bricks are in this shape, and then you can craft the bricks to make other stuff. So also what you saw that shot at me, this is called a shulker, and there are things in the End Island world. They're like sort of temples, and on the top of these are shulkers, and if we go into survival, they shoot crazy missiles at us that let us levitate. Okay. And also, they are blocks. They can be pushed and pulled by pistons, and you can do quite a lot of cool things with them. Also in these end temples that I was telling you about are two new enchantments, which are Frostwalker, which is really cool, and Mending, which you can put on your tools so that the cost of fixing it will never increase. Also, in these temples are beacons in like floating ships next to them. I'll show you a shot of one of these temples probably about right now. They're very cool things. And so you can get these loot enchantments from them and from trading with villagers, which I should mention, this is a zombie villager. I don't know how it became a zombie villager, but it's very useful because I can say this is the new zombie villager skin, and it looks much cooler than the last one. So we're going to test out some of these Frostwalker boots. I didn't tell you what they do, but I think it'll be pretty self-explanatory. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Ice, ice, baby. Also in these end temples, there's this new thing, which is called an end rod, which doesn't really appear to do much, but it's pretty, and it's a nice aesthetic thing. Oh, as you can see, this ice isn't permanent. It'll slowly start to crack over time. Now there's a new way if you want to fight the Ender Dragon again. To fight it again, you craft this thing, an end crystal, with said recipe right here, and then you place them down one on each side of the portal, and it will summon in a new ender dragon in a very, very cool sequence. Now these are some smaller things, but I think they're cool. If you break a dead bush, you get a stick. That's not important, but it's just a tiny thing. Zombie pathfinding now accounts for both half slabs and lily pads, which I think is very cool. Also, trapdoors can now float independently, so if there's no blocks touching this, they're just sort of holding onto each other there, and I think that's very cool. And then there is a thing that has been fixed that not everyone is happy about, and that is that shifting floors no longer work. That cow is just going to stay there. He's never going to drop through that floor, and that broke quite a lot of farms. The redstone hitbox has been changed. It's not a big deal. You can just see it's a little thinner, and that's just so that you can interact with the block under it. I think that's pretty good. There are new rabbits. They're smaller, they're cuter, they're gonna be afraid of humans and stuff, and it's gonna be cute. I think that's good. Yeah, and you can no longer craft the notch apple in Minecraft, which I think is kind of sad. The overpowered achievement has been changed to simply eating a notch apple, because you can find them in dungeons. Boats have been fixed. They now look like this. You press individual keys to go forward. D is paddle this way. A is paddle that way. And you can press both keys to go into the same place. Also, you're gonna speed up and then slow down, meaning you can have a timing system while pressing these, so boat racing can be a thing now in Minecraft. I don't know why anyone would want to race a boat, but that's how you would do it. Also, the crafting recipe is just the same. It's just different types of wood. Now on to PvP, which is the big thing in this update. There's now dual wielding, which means you press F, and that comes into your second hand. And if there's no right-click movement for your first hand, it'll right-click for your second hand. So, for example, here, I could be hitting with my sword and then pull back my bow and shoot whoever I didn't like, and that's very cool. There are a lot of uses for that. Also, there's a shield, too, which you can put in your offhand, and it will actually deflect arrows while you're blocking with it. And it does a lot of other stuff, too, but just mainly that. Brewing stands now need blaze powder to work. That's not really that important. And there's a new potion type called a lingering potion, which you get by crafting things with dragon's breath. Dragon's breath is a new sort of thing you can get in the end when it's pretty self-explanatory. When a dragon shoots out its fire, you stand there with a bottle. The bottle absorbs the dragon's breath, and you can make yourself a lingering potion. And what a lingering potion does is exactly what it says on the tin. It is gonna just stick around. It's not doing it very well here, which I don't know why. I think it might only work in survival. Oh, that's interesting. One sec, let's try this again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I currently can't get the lingering potion to work, but I can assure you that it's very cool. If it works, see, it's throwing a splash water bottle even though I have a lingering potion. But if it works, the particles are going to stay there for a while and you can sort of absorb it. And it's a cool thing. I'm sorry I couldn't show you it today. Also, just an aesthetic thing. You can now have an ender dragon head, probably not in survival, but still, it's a cool thing. And if you hit this lever or power the head, its mouth will flap open and closed. And also, when you walk around, oh gosh, that's terrifying. When you walk around, its mouth will flap open and closed too, which I don't know why you would want to do that, but you know what, it's cool. So here is the last big, most important thing in Minecraft 1.9, or at least I think it is the most important thing, and that is the elytra. Oh dear mama, this is your own personal set of wings. You can get this in the end temples along with the other loot, and it lets you fly, not like crazy fly, but more like hang glider fly. So we can just jump up and woo! We're flying in vanilla Minecraft. And like not regular flying, like creative mode flying. We are actually flying, and I think that is really, really, really cool. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We're gliding. I mean, it looks fairly comical. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that looks very, oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, that is cool. You can crash into things and get hurt. Oh my gosh, these are so fun to play around with. I'm probably gonna like I'm just not gonna end the video. I'm gonna play around with these for like a half hour or so, and you guys can tune it out. No, I'm kidding. I am gonna end the video, which you probably obviously knew. But hey, this has been Richie. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned some stuff. I hope I didn't miss anything important. If I did miss anything important, put it in the comments. Tell me. But I already said until then. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, this has been Richie, and I will see you guys in the next video.